Welcome to the Learning People podcast, a place where education sprouts from the seeds of dialogue. This is episode 2, The Book of Trey, with special guest Trey Smikle. We hope you enjoy.
Welcome back to Learning People. I'm your host, Trevon Jerkins, and today I'm here with a special guest, Trey. All right, and one thing I like to say is that you're very courageous, though, because I've never had somebody say like, Nick, can you interview me? You know, like that's a first for me. Usually I'm like, I'll call somebody up or I'll text somebody. I'm like, are you interested in this? But, you wanted to share your story and be able to look back on this video and move forward, with the information that we say here or whatever. So,
Absolutely.
It's very intelligent. And it's a smart move because, kids don't think about this, especially while you're going through something. It's hard to
push things away.
Yeah, it's hard to zero in on what do I actually need to do, and how can I format it to where I can look back at a moment and know exactly what I did and know exactly what I need to take from it. So, I applaud you for wanting to do an interview.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. So, how you been doing this past week, or since we last spoke, since I last saw you, how have you been?
Since then, things have came up a little bit. Some things have come up, some things have come down. But overall, I feel like things are on the upside.
Got you.
Just tried out for AAU. I think I'm gonna make that team for basketball.
Got you.
Talking to my mom a little bit more.
All right.
Still some of the same problems, but so other things are coming around.
I got you. So when you talk about other things, could you let the audience know why you wanted to be interviewed and what led up to you, making this decision?
Well, me wanting to be interviewed came from my issues when it comes to my people. And what I mean by my people is my family, specifically my stepdad, and not having a lot of people to be on my side about certain things. I don't have anybody back in my corner, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm kind of coming from at the moment. And that's what I meant by things are kind of staying the same. Because I just went back home for the first time since Thanksgiving.
Gotcha.
And the first thing he says to me is at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Your dad?
Yes.
Okay.
He comes in my room and just yells at me, calls me a liar, cheater, etc., etc. And I haven't said anything to him. It's my first time speaking to him in months.
Got you.
Same issues, man.
So, could you give us a rundown of the problems that you're facing, between your family and your plans to get out of that situation?
Well, problems start with my stepdad and then lead to other parts of my family, like my uncles, aunts, cousins, etc. Because my parents will tell them certain things to the point where it's should I continue to speak, continue to be around, continue to, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So I kind of had to deal with abandonment issues when it came to my family. So I had to make my own family when it came to my friends, like you, CC, Steve-O, Lay, all of them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get to have all those people closest to me instead of my family, because I had to make it on my own, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So what I've kind of done to get away from it is cut hair and play basketball, really. I've been cutting hair for about a year now, and I've been playing basketball since I was a freshman, but I haven't really gotten to play too much. So this AAU season is my last shot.
Last shot at what exactly?
Basketball in general. I've always loved basketball. I really badly want to go to college and play basketball. And whether I be a walk-on or I have an offer of some sort.
Yeah.
But I just want to play basketball for somewhere big and make a difference on the team. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. So bringing it back to your earlier life, could you give us what's your first memory of being betrayed by a family member?
First memory of being betrayed by a family member would probably be when me and my brother got into an argument, right?
Yeah.
My brother swung on me.
What age is this?
My brother's 16, I'm 18, but he turned 17 this year. We're about a year and a half apart.
No, I mean like the time frame. Like,
We were probably, it was very early. This was probably like, we were like 8, 7, 8, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Trying to fight with him. And he lied really bad. He said that I was just wearing him out for no reason, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just the older big brother, big bad wolf, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they obviously took his word up front. And I got in trouble for it. And I actually didn't go outside all summer. My friends would come to the door, knock on the door, be like, hey, can Trey come out? My mom would be like, no. Stuck in my room having to talk to my friends through the window, you know what I'm saying? It was so bad back in the day.
Can you give me like a positive memory, like one of those first positive memories involving family?
Back in the day, me, my cousin Zah, my cousin DJ, my brother Cameron, and my other cousin Braylon. We all come together every blue moon, play Beyblade outside in the crib, play Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, watch some Pokemon Black and White in the crib. And then we made up this game called Ninja Go Seek, right?
Gotcha.
Which is where like you blind yourself and play hide and go seek. And then once you find somebody, take your blindfold off and grab them at the same time, and now they're ninjas too. And we just play this in the dark and blindfolded.
Yeah, that's so creative.
It was so dumb. Like we've had holes put in the wall. People like fall over things and hurt themselves. Not gonna lie. One time, me and my cousins were all playing this game, and this is in our bigger house. And somebody shitted in our bathtub, and nobody knew who it was. And nobody wanted to confess, so we all got in trouble. But we all thought it was hilarious because we were still all together, so it was funny to us. It was good times.
So, when you think about family, do you want to view them in a positive light? Like, do you want to love them, or are you trying to distance yourself from them?
I used to. Like my freshman and sophomore year, this is when I started getting around people, because in middle school I wasn't in school. I was homeschooled my whole to my freshman and sophomore year. It was more of like I'm just trying to figure things out, whether it be like within myself, within like what I want to do, stuff like that, like my passion, because I didn't know, and also how I think. So when I got to the age of 16, about to turn 17 and 18, it started clicking for me a little bit more. It was more like, if they're not helping me, why should I stay? You know what I'm saying? If somebody told you to your face, oh, I don't like you, would you sit there and continue to talk to them nicely?
Yeah, you wouldn't be around them.
Exactly.
You gotta remove yourself.
So I try and distance myself as much as I can, but at the same time, I'm not gonna just outright be like, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna always give somebody a chance, but it can only go so far. You know,
I got you. So, can you tell me about like basketball, and like how has that been an escape for you? And, like, how have you used that to make sure your mental health is okay?
Basketball was more of like an afterthought, like growing up. Like basketball was something my stepdad did all the time, my cousins did all the time, so I kind of just fell into it. But I had never played rec, AAU, middle school, nothing like that. And when I got to my freshman year, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make the team. I made the team and I started the second game, and from then on I started every game. But my stepdad is the assistant coach at the high school that I play at. So it kind of led to a lot of disagreements to be had, whether it be from on the court or from at home. And a lot of those issues come from at home.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, my stepdad has told me that he doesn't like me to my face. So again, why would I sit here and play nice with somebody who says they doesn't like me?
Right.
So it leads to me missing games. It leads to me missing practices. It leads to me missing whole seasons. Like for the past 2 seasons, my senior and my junior year, I haven't played a single game. My sophomore year, I got kicked too, but that was my fault. I did have anger issues. I'm working on them now.
Yeah.
And I could have prevented what had happened, but I can say that has changed, and that is the only time that I can accept being kicked off of the team.
Could you dive into like your anger issues, like where that comes from, which parent or family member inspired it or brought it out of you for the first time?
If we're being real, my anger issues probably come from my dad, because my dad also has anger issues. Because he's Jamaican, he's in the military, like he grew up a lot different than a lot of us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
a lot of us like here, North Carolina.
Like, yeah, a lot of us in North Carolina, because like his dad is over the top. My grandfather, who I don't claim as my grandfather because he does entirely too much. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
So my dad, he's not fully there. You know what I'm saying? He's a little mentally dysfunctional. So I get it from him for sure. But it first being brought out was as an adolescent. I used to get in a lot of fights as like a kid. I was just really angry. And beforehand, it was more of just that. But once I started getting older, it was never an issue with my mom. It was never an issue with no other adult. It has been an issue with my stepdad for the past 4 or 5 years.
So, do you think he has like the potential to be a better parent, or is it a lost cause?
To be a better parent, no, because he's a good parent to my brother and my sister, but I'm not his kid. So I feel personally, that's what. Personally,
it's good.
I don't think that he likes me because I'm his stepson, but he says that's not the case. But he doesn't tell me what is the case either. But when it comes to my brother and my sister, it's more of just y'all go do what y'all gotta do. Make sure y'all do y'all chores or whatever, and y'all can do whatever. Me on the other hand, I gotta worry about making it to practices on time. I gotta make it to games on time. I gotta make it to my chores and do all my stuff on time, my schoolwork on time. I gotta make sure I ask for a spoon. I gotta make sure I ask to like leave the house, etc., etc. I'm 18 years old, and he tells me to leave the house all the time. So like, why is it an issue whenever it is a fact of respecting or disrespecting him? I would never personally go out of my way to disrespect somebody, but if you're disrespectful towards me, you lose all respect I had for you. So it leads to other things, and it leads to us going back and forth, and me and him getting into it, whether it be with words or hands. It doesn't matter. It's just a lot when it comes to him. So like him being a better parent, he's a good parent to his kids. He better stepdad, but I'm 18 years old now. What's the point? I don't have to speak. I don't have to go out of my way to put myself in a bad position. I don't have to go out of my way to get into an argument that I know is gonna happen. So I just try and stay my distance from him specifically.
So do you feel like he used you not being his child like to his advantage to like push him to the side? Like, I don't think what I mean is like, do you think it's intentional, or do you think he's just like?
Oh, for sure, it's definitely intentional. He's told me that it's intentional. He's told me that it's like that I'm the only one he has to like talk to. My brother, you know my brother. My brother's a lot worse than I am. My brother's like a fake crash out. He's a fake cookie at home. He's a teddy bear. At school, he's still a teddy bear, just in some armor, you know what I'm saying? But he doesn't get into trouble for nothing. He might get his phone taken, but he doesn't get told, get the fuck out of my house. He doesn't get told, oh, you can't eat. He doesn't get told, leave. He doesn't get told, or not even told, he doesn't just get a fist to the chest or fist to the mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a little different when it comes to me. When it comes to me, it's what would you say to me? Fire. Like, you feel me? Over anything. It could be, oh, I didn't sweep this one spot. Oh, I didn't wipe this part of the counter off. Oh, I didn't get to school on time or class on time or something. Like, it could be anything. Like one of the last times I got in trouble with him, I told him I was having a bad day. He told me to shut the fuck up and leave the house. Dead ass. Shut the fuck up and leave, cause I told you I was having a bad day. But he won't do that to my sister and my brother. So that's why I say what I say.
And then they both these two down to match.
So, how do you, what are you like prioritizing right now? That's in terms of like mental health, you know, your safety, like your living situation, like
right now, with all that's going on, I'm kind of just worried about whether I'm going to sleep or where I'm going to sleep, what I'm going to eat, and basketball and cutting hair. Because cutting hair is how I make money. Because I don't have a law-abiding job. I don't have like a tax-paying job. I just have my little side hustle. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I make my bread. So that's the priority. I got basketball because it's the only thing that calms me down. So that's the priority. And it's the thing that could get me out of the situation I'm in. If I get good enough, and I have the right grades, I can walk on to any college that I want. And I have the funds for it because I have certain grants and stuff. So I can get in pretty much any college I want. It's just a situation of how or when I'm going to do it.
is your mom helping you out at all? Or like, is she siding with your dad?
My mom, she tries to help me out, yeah, but she tells me that her husband is her husband, so she can't really go against what he says. So I kind of just stay out of the way, let her do her. I understand that she's married to him, she wants to stay in a happy marriage, so I'm not gonna intervene in that. You know what I'm saying? If my mom want to be happy, she can be happy. I'm not gonna try and take that away from her, tell her that she can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's your bond with her been like?
Me and my mom, throughout my life, me and my mom have always been very close. Me and my mom have always been like, she sit on the couch, I'll sit with her. We watch something, we watch it together type. And me and my mom have always been cool. There's never been no issue of, oh, I can't stand Trey. And even if that is the case, it's never been for more than a day. It's never been for more than a day.
Yeah.
So it's been like, oh, I get in trouble with my mom or whatever. But right the next day or a couple minutes or a couple hours later, we're back. Like we could be singing, laughing, joking right now. Like, so when it comes to my stepdad, it's a little different. My cousin can attest to this. He's standing right over there. That he treat me different. So me and my mom, we've been good for a long time. Me and my mom talk every day now. Even though I'm not in the house, me and my mom still talk every day. And I love my mom to death, for sure.
Where do you think you'd be like without your friends, or as you say, family, like without like a support system?
Without my peoples that I've created for myself, low key, I'd probably be dead. First, like no questions asked. Like I've had some rough stuff. Like I've been shot at before. I've been in cold before. I've had times where I've had nowhere to go. So like without my friends, all those situations most likely would have happened again or would be happening for longer. Like right now, I can't stay in my house, right? If I didn't have my friends, I'd be outside in the cold, and it's 20-something degrees outside. If I didn't have my friends and my friends' parents to help me out and be the nice guy that I know that I am, then I'd probably be cooked right now.
Okay, so speaking of friends, let's bring it to like women.
So you said he's not on there?
Like, so
Get me started.
I'll just give an anecdote real quick. Like, when I first met you, I met you through
Mutual friend.
mutual. Yeah, and I was like, man, like, why is she, obsessed with him? Like, and then like I got to know you a little bit more, and I was like, okay, like, that makes sense. Like, because like you said, like when it comes to women, like you're charming toward them. You know what I'm saying? There's something about you that like attracts them to you. It's like
I appreciate the acknowledgement.
like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like it's like it's like how to make people feel special, as far as like friends and like making sure people know that your intentions are genuine. So
Of course.
like
I feel like I'm pretty quick with it too. Like I can talk to anybody. I don't have to know you. I don't have to know anything about you. I don't gotta know where you're from, what your name is. Like I have friends now that I will talk to on a daily. I still don't know their name. But it's more just a connection towards people.
gotcha.
It's not so much words have to be spoken. It's just more just like being nice. Like anybody can be nice. It's so much harder to be mean to be nice, man.
Yeah, you actually gotta try to like
That's what I'm
hurt
saying.
somebody's feelings. Like
For real, like you got to be digging deep for real.
Yeah.
Like you can't just be spouting nonsense. You gotta like think about some shit to say. But like when it comes to being nice, man, it's like you can be nice to anybody.
so are the women like an escape?
Sometimes it's I just need somebody that I can call my own. Like me personally, I'm a very family oriented person. Like if I could, I'd be so close with every ounce of family that I have, and the little bit of family that I am close with, they just don't live. Like I'm really cool with my cousins. I'm really cool with my brother now. Even though me and my brother don't get along, me and my brother still love each other to death. Me and my brother, we can go through the hardest of falling out, but he knows if he needed me for anything, he can call me. Like, and that's just me and my brother. Me and my brother been like this for years. Like we'll fight. But my mom, she'll be like, nigga, shut the hell up. Y'all been arguing forever. And me and my brother will look at each other and laugh because we know we're just playing. Like we're arguing like dead ass, but like we don't really be caring for it. So when our mom get mad that we argue, we laugh at each other.
So do you view these women that you deal with like long-term relationships, or is it just like fling?
A lot of them. I don't talk to as many girls as people might think.
Gotcha.
If we're being real, cause like people have brought it up to the point where it's like I have so and so bodies or whatever. That number is probably divide that shit by probably about 4. No bullshit. And like I've only ever had like a couple relationships. Like while you've known me, I've probably had like no bullshit.
I got you.
But like everybody else, I'll probably talk to for a little bit. Just because you're talking to somebody does not mean y'all are together.
Right, it's just the appearance and like, social media just makes it look like, oh, he's everywhere. He's with everybody. Like
talking and dating are two different things.
Right. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of steps to get from one to the other too.
Prison and jail are not the same.
Like so one you might get out 3 days, other one like
So whenever people say certain things, I kind of just brush it off because I know my truth. I'm very comfortable with myself. I'm very comfortable with my skin. So regardless of if you say something to me that I don't think is right, I think it's hurtful, I think it's wrong, I'm comfortable with myself. I know my truth. I know what I'm about. I'm sick to it. So that's really
So how have you matured over these past few years, like especially dealing with what's going on at home and like building your family? How's your mindset?
Not everybody's for you. You can try and be nice to anybody. That doesn't mean that everybody's gonna like you. You gotta be, like I said before, you gotta be comfortable in your own skin. Just because somebody tells you you're wrong doesn't mean you're wrong. Like I could say the sky is blue and you tell me, no, it's not, it's purple. I think I'm right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's just how I've always gone about things. So it's more like being more observant of stuff. Like you could be sitting here talking to me, smiling in my face, but I see you go like this one time, make a stank face at me one time, or talk to me bad to somebody else. Just because you sit in my face and smile doesn't mean you can't. You know?
Yeah.
So I've learned that about people, and I've learned to trust or not trust certain people, and just keep moving. Don't ever sit back. Just keep moving with your life. What you heard? Remember that quote I told you earlier today from Uncle Iroh from the Airbender, the last Avatar.
Oh, that's where it's from.
Yes.
See, I used to watch that.
See? Yeah. Wait. In the darkest times, hope is something you can only give yourself. It's pretty cool.
So, do you make it a point to like have a lot of acquaintances, or are you cool with just a small amount of friends?
I have a small amount of like family. Like I'll call them like my brother or my sister. I have a lot of friends, and I'm well known, but I'm not popular. A lot of people think that or say that I'm popular. I don't think that I'm popular.
I would say so.
I think I'm just well known.
What's the difference for you?
Well known and being popular. The popular is more like people want to like come up to you. People want to come up to you and say something like, "Oh, you did this, you did that," blah 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 blah. And it be good things like Nigel, for instance. Nigel, he's a star football player, star basketball player, star track runner. You know what I'm saying? People come up to him, people walk with him, people say this, that, and the third to him. Has a high following. That's popular. And then there's other people like me or like Slater. Slater's 6'8".
Yeah, you can't miss him.
But not everybody talks to him, but he's well known.
Right.
Like, when's the last time you talked to Slater?
I don't know. I be in economics with him.
Exactly. It's not like a clear thought in your mind. That's the difference between popular and well known.
Gotcha. So, are both positive or both negative for you?
Being well known can be bad. Being popular is whatever. But being well known, that's not always good. You can be known for the wrong reasons.
Right. You can be popular. Popularity that could be also for the wrong reasons.
It can go both ways, bro. You're right. It can go both ways. But I think
I mean, popular, you can't really control that. Especially if you on a football team, you run for 100 yards every game, like somebody's gonna know you. But that's definitely good for like connections, though, because like people like they identify with you because you represent something.
Absolutely. Having connections makes all the difference. Like having connections puts you in the position of, oh, I don't have shit, but I know somebody else that can help me. Right. So like, let's say you needed a hatchback for some reason. I'd be like, you know what? I you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like everybody needs to have that skill of being able to tell who you can't tell certain stuff to. So it's like, oh, I need this. Oh, this person said they're struggling with this, and then go tell somebody else. I can't stand that stuff. So like, you need somebody in your corner that you know can have your back, that you can call and be like, yo, I need help. And then they can do that.
So speaking of like bringing it back to escapes and like coping mechanisms, how have drugs, or if you're comfortable speaking on it, like how have they helped you or like harmed you? So I'm gonna ask the question again. So speaking of escapes, how have drugs helped or harmed you?
Well, personally, I am not a person to condone said things, but I feel as if they've helped me because at the time I was a very, again, socially awkward kid. I just came out of middle school and I was really finding myself And when I got kicked out and started arguing with my stepdad multiple times a week, you know what I'm saying? I kind of fell off. I kind of lost it a little bit. I was trying to find something that I could hold on to and make sure that I could hold on to. Not something that I would hold and it slip through my fingers. You know what I'm saying? So when I got kicked out and I fell into this slight depression, I talked to one of my friends and she was like, you should smoke with me. I said, okay, bet. I went to smoke with her. And it just kind of, I won't say it became like a thing, because I don't buy my own stuff. I never have. I've never sold or nothing like that. It's just, if I'm around it, I'm gonna indulge a little bit, not too much, but not too little. You feel me? So when it comes to smoking, I'll smoke just to get a laugh out. You know what I'm saying? Laugh, chill. Not feel too much in like physical pain and just be like, you know what I'm saying? Just it's a breathing exercise if you must.
I got you.
But when it came to drinking, I don't drink almost at all. Have I? Yes, but do I drink? No. Drinking has never really helped me, so I kind of just go through it, and it don't taste good.
Yeah.
It's really nasty.
Does peer pressure affect that at all? Or?
Not at all. I don't care what anybody got to say about it. Nothing. I really don't. People have said so many things about me for the past, my whole fucking life. I just don't care no more. Like, it doesn't matter where I'm at. Like, you could tell me, oh, Trey, let's do this. If I'm not down, I'm not down. And I'm a side mission monster. Like, if you said, hey Trey, you want to go jump off this bridge together? You gonna jump into the water? Word? What's pop? When we doing this? What we doing after that? I'll watch it? Like, I'm that kind of guy.
Yeah.
And that wasn't an exaggeration. I actually did it. I had the pictures in my phone. And I'm just that kind of guy. I'm a very side mission type person. If y'all say y'all want to go do some shit random, I'm gonna be willing to do it. Mm-hmm. But if y'all ask me to do some dumb shit, that's a different story. Yeah. Now if you was like, hey Trey, you want some fan? No, what are you talking
That's
about?
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never been a moment of time when it was like, oh, I gotta do this in order to fit in, or oh, I gotta do this in order to not make people look at me different. You know what I'm saying? Or because they telling me to. I've never been that kind of person. It's just a matter of being comfortable with myself.
You journal at all?
I used to make music. Was it good? I thought it was pop. But I wouldn't, it was more like a personal thing. Like the same way, not saying it's the same, but like the same way you put your like thoughts and stuff in your notebook or your other book or whatever, it's the same way I'll put stuff in my notes. But I would rhyme stuff, because like even now I have an AirPod in. I never stop listening to music. I listen to music when I sleep, I listen to it when I hoop, I listen to it when I cook, I listen to it when I'm at school, all the time. So like music's been a very big part of me coming up in order to like express my emotions and thoughts and stuff.
It's therapeutic.
Absolutely. It's like,
Are we talking about like athletes?
there's a song for everybody out there.
Yeah, it is.
Like right now, mine is "Purple" by Lil Quick. I think he's playing right now.
I was talking about that one first.
It's hard, man. I can't lie. It's actually called "Purple," but I'm listening to him right now.
No, I was talking about freshman.
It's the first song, and I haven't even done anything. You know, I'm listening to it right now.
I was talking about
But yeah, music's always been there for me. Like J. Cole, Rod Wave, Juice WRLD. Absolutely, man. I listened to it at 12 o'clock when it came out.
Me too.
And
I was surprised Future was up there.
man, you telling me?
This is crazy.
You telling me?
It's crazy.
Man. So it's just people like them, like J. Cole, Rod Wave, Juice WRLD, X, Lil Cliff, Top Off Jen, Fat Mac, etc. Like people that talk about real shit sometimes, even though they still have their little bits and pieces of extra.
Yeah.
they have some real meaning to them in their songs that people just kind of look over because of what other things they talk about or the image they put out. But if you really sit back and listen instead of just listening for a beat, you might actually feel something.
So wrapping up, you have, I usually say wrapping up and then I ask like 5 more questions, but we got time left for this. So wrapping up, you have like a 5-year, like a 10-year plan, like where you see yourself coming out of this situation?
Right now, my plan is like from this moment.
Yeah, from this moment forward.
I'm gonna play AAU. I'm gonna go to Pitt, community college. I'm gonna do my barber stuff there, my haircut and stuff there. And then I'm gonna transfer out of there, go to ECU, become a walk-on, study biology as my major, move out, or I'll probably move out before then, and live with either some more fake family friends or my girlfriend, if I have them. If I still have them. I have them now. She's married. But yeah, that's my plan for right now. And then live a happily ever after, you know what I'm saying?
So after that, like, you gonna reconnect with your family or you gonna keep them at a distance?
I don't have no problem with my mom. I don't have no problem with my brother, my sister. I don't got no problem with any of my cousins. If my aunts and uncles or my stepdad don't want to come along, that's on them. Like, I'm not gonna push you away, but at the same time, I'm not gonna come running towards you.
What have you learned from these events in the past couple months?
Keep it short. Find out who to trust. Find out when not to keep your mouth shut, but at the same time, always speak your truth. Don't let nobody try and keep you quiet about nothing.
That'd be all my questions, man. All right, but also, because like I gotta come bearing gifts, man. Because like I appreciate you doing that. Like sharing your story with us, and we're gonna be able to grow from this when you look back on it. I'm an editor. I was just so excited, to talk to you about what you've been going through, because no matter what you're going through, you can make it out if you have a plan.
Absolutely.
And if you believe in yourself, your higher power, or you can make it through just about anything. And I know you, because you're smart, so you can get around something. So
figure something out.
Yeah, straight up.
Last thing I do.
Straight up. So I just like to give you this. It's a journal, that's why I mentioned journal. It's a shadow workbook, help you through like what you've been going through, and like
I guess you kind of fun.
Got you a pen too.
Word. Appreciate you, brother. That's cool.
Cause I've heard about it in the book, like it'll just help you break down what you've been through in the past, help you move forward, conceptualize what you go through with other people, how you interact with friends, family, all that. I think that'll help you now that we see what you.
I appreciate that, man. That's actually really cool. I can't.
Alright, make sure that when you go to the bathroom.
Got anything to say? Anything to plug? Your business?
Shoot.
That camera.
Yeah. If y'all need a cut, I'll be in Aden, Griffin, Greenville, Winterville area. I'm a real barber. Y'all can follow me at Tremont59 on IG or Snap and hit me up. I got you. And last thing, don't let nobody tell you that you wrong when you know that you right. If you got a plan in mind, go for it at any cost.
That's it, man. Thank you.